Mondo's reading a book right now.
Yeah.
And it's about the agenda of what the left is doing. And their agenda is just really tell a lie, 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 and the people will believe it. And I've never been a left or a right. I've always wanted to be somewhere up in the middle of everybody.
Yes.
But and it's not about Republicans or Democrats what we're talking about. We're talking about right and wrong. We're talking about good and evil. That's what we're talking about. And I'm telling you, Joel, this is evil.
You know, last time I was here, I made a few comments, and there were a few left-wing news organizations that went crazy. And they went nuts because I said this. I said, many of those who are protesting Trump, you know, on the outside, they're expressing rage at Trump. And I said, it jots my mind to Psalm 2. Why do the nations, which from a biblical perspective, why do the Gentiles, why do they rage? Why are they plotting? Why are they so upset? And it says they gather together against the Lord and against his Messiah, against his anointed. I said, when you look at the Hollywood media talking about actually, you know, presenting the idea that this is a positive thing to behead the president. Now, that's Hollywood. When you look at the left, Pew Research poll firm just released a poll, and they showed that of all the mainstream news organizations, including Fox News, overwhelmingly, CNN was 90-some-odd% was negative reporting on the president, a little small percentage of positive reporting. You have a culture in the United States that is not rational. When you have people who are openly calling for the president to be assassinated, where this is all in good fun, the idea of beheading him, when you have people destroying police cars, saying, oh, this is acceptable to literally become violently assault anyone who disagrees with you. Right. And I said, this is not rational. You can say, oh, they're just expressing their legitimate right to protest. Listen, there are issues over the past several months that I've had disagreements with the president. All Americans have the right to disagree with anyone in the office because they're there to serve us. But if you want to try to justify this as a legitimate form of protest, if you want to try to validate this, then go ahead. But the point is this. There are people, the rage is so tangible. There is such a culture, and they're rooting one another on. CNN fired Kathy Griffin. Yes. But you know something? They are just as much responsible for this perversion as anyone else because they are fomenting a culture of rage. This is demonic.
And thousands on the internet are calling for the assassination of the president. They're asking each other to do it. Isn't this right?
Yeah, exactly. And they feed off of one another. When you have the popular mainstream news media that is overwhelmingly fighting against the president, I made the point in the aftermath of all this. I said, listen, here is a group that is primarily funded by a Hungarian communist billionaire, George Soros. This is where their funding comes from. Are they for America? I don't care if you're conservative or liberal or where you stand, independent, if you're in the middle. The bottom line is, this is unacceptable. If you care about the country, then why are you listening to, why are you receiving money from a communist who wants to undermine all of the values that, whether conservative or liberal, we all value? Equality, liberty, freedom, civil liberties, all of these things. It doesn't matter which side of the political spectrum you're on. People need, and look, there's a lot of Christians. There are a lot of Christians. The Bible says, do not conform to the Greek word is the stoichion or the stoichion. It's the elemental principles of this age. As Christians, one of the primary things that we are called to do is to discern, identify the zeitgeist. It's a German word. It means the spirit of the age, the spirit of this wicked
is
present
the church
system.
not able to discern anymore?
The church is conforming to this spirit of the age, to the worldly spirit. They're embracing the hatred. They think it's righteous. You know, I'm convinced that when Psalm 2 actually culminates and people are gathering together against Jerusalem, against the Lord, against his anointed, there will be many who claim to be Christians in this, and they will claim that it's righteous indignation. No, it is a demonic, irrational spirit of rage.
Wow.